Hi, my name is Remas Chunda and I'm a student at the University of Dundee School of Dentistry. I took part in this year's 3-minute thesis competition.
Moving online presented challenges and opportunities. And as the principal of the University of Dundee, I especially enjoyed the way the 3-minute thesis competition this year moved on to a new level, allowing students to continue their work at the same time exploring the new medium of engagement through video.
The 3-minute thesis competition has been running at the University of Dundee since 2018, initially launched through a collaboration of our Leverhulme Research Centre for Forensic Science with the university's Organisational and Professional Development Department. It is now led by our Doctoral Academy, who was faced with some challenges after very well attended finals in the previous years.
I'm Sandra Oza, the Doctoral Academy Manager at the University of Dundee. I've been involved in helping organise the Dundee 3-minute thesis for the past 3 years. This year's event was particularly challenging, completely new territory for all involved. Thankfully, all aspects went incredibly well. We got feedback that demonstrated that this format widened engagement, as one of our finalists said they wouldn't have had the confidence to enter if it hadn't been virtual.
13 Dundee finalists submitted their 3-minute thesis video this year, a plus in participation which demonstrates the importance of this event, especially during the pandemic. Introduction to the competition and training moved to Zoom. The platform was at the time one of the few that supported being able to see everyone in the group, and so resembled the closest to a face-to-face session. Here are some impressions from participants from one of the training sessions.
I had a very good experience with a Zoom session, and it was very interactive and engaging.
I tried the speech once or twice before starting to record it, thinking that it was a really good idea to practice directly in front of the camera. But I kept making mistakes, especially at the beginning of the speech, so I ended up with more than 50 recordings.
But the good thing is that we could retake our talk as many times as we want and submit only the best one. And it's especially easier for me as a non-native speaker.
You can do it as many as time, until you feel it's perfect. But there were also some disadvantages of doing this in video, that you don't get that confidence of, and you don't get that feeling of presenting in front of everybody.
I thought that this year's 3-minute thesis competition taught me self-management skills, in the sense that at home it is basically mostly difficult to record a video of yourself despite many challenges. For example, like in myself, if you got kids and all that and those disturbances, but that taught me self-discipline to record a video of myself talking about my project and present one slide to the organizers. And those type of skills, I believe they will be with me forever. And because of that, I think this year's 3-minute thesis competitions were great.
And here are our winners this year.
Furthermore, this will be a very valuable resources for education and training in the future of forensic science. Thank you.
So, next time you look at the starry sky, try to remember the galaxy we all have in our brains and what can happen when our stars stop shining. Thank you.
Now, I don't know if the concretes that I've put in the sea will be successful in reducing the settlement by marine invasive species, but what I do know is that it will be a successful example of interdisciplinary collaboration. It'll be the start, the stepping stone at showing that these two disciplines have enough knowledge and tools to begin to really tackle this important problem.
Some final words from our winner, who had been competing in Dundee since we started taking part in the competition, and the newbie, Professor Michael Gratzke, who joined us this year as one of the Dundee judges.
Hello, my name is Michael Gratzke. I am the director of the Doctoral Academy at the University of Dundee, which I joined earlier this year. One of my very first tasks was to act as a judge in the 3-minute thesis competition. I think the video format worked really well, and it is clearly a strong alternative to having a live event, even though obviously it then misses the direct interaction between a presenter and the audience and the opportunities for panelists to talk to each other directly.
Every single take you could watch yourself back, learn how good or bad you are at certain areas of presenting, and you could redo it. And I just found that a really informative kind of experience to develop an entirely different skill that I didn't really expect to develop within the 3-minute thesis competition.